Good morning. Good morning. It's 6:30. I'm up. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Rhonda. The rain woke me up. It started probably about 2:33, and it was raining, as we call it, cats and dogs. So I went out there and took down my hanging baskets and set them out there on the sidewalk so the rain could water them. That's the best kind of watering, isn't it? Is the rainwater. And I got wet and it woke me up real good. But Randy's been talking about wanting a potato soup, so I'm gonna get on that. We've got leftover hot dog casserole, but that could be eat at lunch. It was really good, y'all. I'm telling you. Something about eating it in a casserole and then cooking it brought out all of those flavors. It's like it intensified. It was delicious. It was good. Anyway, I'm going to show y'all what I got here in just a second. I wanted to get this started early because I didn't want to be in the kitchen until 10 o'clock at night. You know, when you're doing a YouTube cooking channel, if you want to try to do the best you can, you try to prep, and then you have to prep, set up, then you want your food to look as pretty as it can, and then you go through all that, and it takes a lot of time, and I don't mind. I'm not complaining. But then it gets late, and you're in the kitchen at 10 o'clock doing dishes, which I do wash up in between breaks. I see my shadow in that window. It kind of scared me. And but you know, it's just, it takes some time. So anyway, there I go again anyway. But I haven't made a potato soup in probably a couple of years or so. But I do know that if you want a creamier soup, bake your potatoes. If you want more of a brothy soup, I would boil my potatoes. But that's totally up to you. You can still get a creamy soup when you boil potatoes. You just have to add a lot more cream. But I'm going to roast some garlic too, y'all. I've showed y'all how to do this. And I've been calling this a head of garlic. I was wrong. I Googled it. It's called a bulb of garlic. I didn't really know. I just knew that it was good and delicious. And I knew that they're cloves of garlic. But I didn't know a whole one was called a bulb. I probably did. I just didn't remember it. But anyway, salt and pepper, extra virgin olive oil. I just sprinkled salt on top of it. I need a little bit more oil on it though. And then you just wrap it up in like a little pouch. Make sure it's not got a hole in it. Use some sturdy foil. And I'm going to get one more little piece. Because I just sit it on my rack in the oven. And you just sit it in your oven like that. And it is deliciousness. I'm preheating my oven right now to 350. I'm not going to bake these on extremely hot temperature just yet. I'm going to do it on 375 to start out with, because I don't want to get them scorched or real hard. You know, I want to bake them and let them be juicy. So what I've done, I've got about 6 potatoes, about medium potatoes, and I tried to get them about the same size. Some of them ain't because they were smaller, but long as they're just about the same size, you know, it'll be okay. And I peeled my potatoes, I washed them, and I had them soaking in cold water. But if you're not going to cook them immediately, keep them in water so they won't turn brown or oxidize. But anyway, put some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and some salt and pepper. I got this casserole dish. It's probably, what is it, that one's probably the 13 inch, 13 by 9, something like that. And I'm gonna take all of this olive oil out of this bowl. I'm not gonna waste none of that. And just put them on these potatoes. They say there's an olive oil test. I was watching it on TV last night. If you put your olive oil in the refrigerator, just pour some in a little clear glass, and if it stays clear, then it's not real extra virgin olive oil. If it hardens up, then it is. Now, y'all tell me if I'm wrong, but that's what they said. Okay. And I'm going to I'm going to take a little bit of onion powder and just sprinkle it on top. You don't have to have a certain amount, just sprinkle it on top. And then some thyme leaves. Just about, I don't know, half a teaspoon. It's not coming out real fast. And this is some weird garlic powder. I'm telling you, it's powdery. And a little bit of garlic powder. Okay. I should have done it in that other bowl, but I forgot. I forget a lot lately. I just didn't think about it. Let's do it that way. Alright. There we go. And I'm going to cover this so they won't, I don't want to get them hard, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to cover it for a little while, and then I'll take it, the foil off. Trying to get them like they're supposed to be. I mowed some yesterday and got my allergies messed up, y'all. Alright, I'm going to put that in the oven. And I'm not quite sure how long I want to cook it yet, but I'll let you know how long I did cook it. Probably an hour. 45 minutes to an hour. Hey, so with potato soup, you want some aromatics. You can use, you can also add carrots if you want to. I'm not going to do that. But you do need some celery and some onions, okay? And I have just that. But before I get started on that, I'm going to cook some bacon, because we're going to have bacon to put on top of the soup. And you want to saute your vegetables in your bacon grease. Okay? So I'm going to get my bacon out. I hope it's thawed out. Hey, y'all. I took a pack out of the freezer. Excuse me, I had to go over y'all and cough. I took some out of the freezer, and anyway, but I had some from yesterday. I'm going to cut these in little pieces. I'm gonna tell you what, my allergies, something today. I forgot how much I enjoy mowing, and I also forgot about how bad it was on my allergies. But I do enjoy mowing. I enjoy working outside. See, I always slice my bacon in half anyway before I cook it, because I cook it in half pieces. I like my bacon in the oven. I think it has the best texture, but I don't do it a lot. Okay, let me wash my hands. Have y'all ever had hog jowls? They are so good. It's like a thick, big piece of thick bacon. That's what it tastes like, I think. All right. I'm gonna get this going, y'all. And try to get, I took a Zyrtec. I'm trying to get my voice back. And I don't know if this is gonna be enough bacon or not. You're supposed to have at least 12 ounces. No, 16 ounces. You're supposed to have at least 16 ounces. Okay, I'll be back. Hey, while my bacon is cooking, I'm gonna get my veggies ready. But remember me showing y'all several ways you could cut up an onion. Y'all probably already know this. But when you want to chop an onion, you cut it the way you want to. But if you leave that root on there, sorry, it's a weather bug. If you leave that root on there, it's a lot easier to chop. Hold on, let me get my bacon started. turn it down while I do this. Okay? And for those of you who haven't seen it, I just wanted to show it to you. Alright, the root end, leave it attached. Just cut your onion in half and then peel it. Don't cut that end yet. And then you just take your knife and you just, you know, go down it like this. My skinny knife does a lot better. And then you want to, this is a tough onion, y'all. Let me get my skinny knife. I just like this better. And then you just, you know, slice it. I always cut too close to the edge over there. And then your onion stays together. Then you can take that and plant it in your yard, and you'll have some onions. There you go. All right, now we got our onions. Let me get my celery. Just when you want to get the strings off of it, just grab a hold of it, kind of like that, and just pull. And to get those old strings off, y'all. See? You're going to still have some, but it gets a lot of it off. I already washed this celery. Grab it, pull it, grab it. That was a tough one. See if it needs any more. All right. So there we go. We don't need a lot of celery. We just want, you know, some of the flavor. That's enough right there. So there were 3 small, like, pieces. It's probably 1.5 stalks altogether. And I've got onion right here in case I need some more. I'm gonna stick these outside later. Hold on a minute, y'all. We'll put these in a plastic bag. I don't know pests. Now I'm roasting garlic, so I don't need to chop up any garlic because I want the roasted garlic flavor. I think it tastes better. Alright, let's check out our bacon. I turned the heat down because I didn't want to let it burn while I was over there chopping. What do y'all like better, bacon or sausage? Let me know in the comment section. I like them both, but I really do like sausage. And I've got some bacon grease here that I had in my refrigerator. Hey everybody. I drained my bacon. Well, I took it out and I'm draining it on a paper towel on a paper plate. So, got that done. And I'm gonna add just a little bit more. Not much. Probably a teaspoon. Because I want that bacon flavor, you know. Got my onion and my celery, y'all. Oh, it's something else I was going to put in this, y'all. Daggone it. Let me turn this down on them. Get it out and show you. Hey. Leeks. I cut the ends off of it the other day when I cleaned it. I don't know, that one's weird. That one's got like the middle part is really hard. I'm telling you, produce ain't like it used to be, y'all. I've said that before. But anyway, let me show you. If you've never handled these, they are delicious. It's a mild onion flavor, and these are kind of very, these are tough, y'all. I don't know. Anyway, you want to cut the ends off, because I don't know if you'd want to eat them. I don't. And spread these leaves and rinse them really good, because sand gets down in there. And make sure you wash them really good, or you can wash them and then just hit it and it'll knock it off. But these aren't as tender as the ones I normally buy. They're really not. These are pretty tough. We'll see. But you can fry these, and I cut mine thin. And you can fry these and make them crispy, and they are so delicious. And they're great in stews, if you make a roast and you use onions, add some of these leeks. You would not believe the flavor. I'm telling you, y'all, it is delicious. But it does take a minute to cook. And you really don't want to get too far down on that green part because it's tough. I think that's all I really want. I don't think I want much more. Yeah, you can tell when you start getting into the tough part. And I'm not saying you can't use it. It just take a long time to tenderize. And they got a mild onion smell. And you probably want to cut them thin, you know. But they're really great to just put in a pan and fry them and get them crispy. That's really good. Okay. So there we go. It's not bad though. I thought that was going to be tough, but it's not. Alrighty. If you buy any, just make sure you rinse them really good. Spread them leaves apart and just rinse them, and it'll be good to go. Honestly. Honestly. What did I do with my pepper? Oh, here it is. It's early. It's early. Do a little bit of pepper on that. And a little bit of salt, because I want it to hurry up and cook. A little bit of thyme in it too. Not a lot. Okay. I said something yesterday about my short videos. If y'all could just take a look at them, it surely would help me out. Because you got to have so many hours of short video watch time. I just don't understand why they want the criteria so high. It's hard for us people that's just starting out. Well, it's hard for anybody just starting out. It really is. Oh, that smells so good. Almost 7:30 in the morning, my kitchen smells like garlic and onions. Not bacon. Well, it smells like bacon too. Alrighty, y'all. So y'all just cook all that until it's tender. And I'm gonna check my potatoes. We're gonna put some cheese in that soup too. And we're gonna eat it with some French bread, I think. I think so. It sure does smell good. I'll be back, y'all. I added some water to that. That'll help soften all that up. It's not gonna hurt a thing. And here's my potatoes. If I feel like I need more, then I'll peel a couple of more and just stick it in with the soup. I mean, but I think that's gonna be plenty. And I cooked them about 45 minutes on 375. And I'm gonna let them cool completely, because if you don't, they will lose their integrity. You don't want to cook them. Some of them were smaller, if you'll see, and they got kind of mushy. But that will help be creamy in your soup. But you have to be careful when you want to add your potatoes gently. Here's my garlic. It smells so good. You can take that, if we wasn't fixing soup, and all that olive oil that's trapped in there is infused with garlic, and just pour all of that olive oil on top of those potatoes. Oh, make you smack yourself. You know, if you're making a potato soup and you have leftover mashed or cream potatoes or instant potatoes, you can add a little bit of that into your soup. I'm sleepy, y'all. Into your soup and, you know, mix it good, and it will add some, it'll help thicken it. It will add flavor. It would just be delicious. Add ham, cubed up ham. My daughter made the best soup with that in it. You can add chicken, whatever you want. Whatever you want. Okay, y'all. I'll be back in a little while, and we will put this thing together, okay? Hey, everybody. I went back downstairs and took a nap. But I went ahead and added about 4 cups of broth. I made it myself. I used the better than bouillon, and you can use any kind of broth that you want. And then I added my celery and that was in this pan, in this pot, and I added my potatoes, and I'm not adding my cream yet, because I had to add 2 more potatoes. It's been a couple of years since I've made this. But anyway, I'm going to see how that works out. And I'll be back. He got up and he said, well, have you put your milk in it? I said, not yet. I put cream in it. Well, all you do is just boil your potatoes and put cream in it. I said, you don't put onion or nothing in yours? No, just butter and milk. That's not soup to me. I don't get it. Oh, me. But anyway, I was always, we always put onions in ours. What did y'all do? Oh, me, y'all. I got some leftover. I've got some just in case I need it. But I did. I have 2 more potatoes left over there. And I went ahead and I'll show you. Oh, here it is. I'm still half asleep, y'all. And I just went ahead and added those into this pot instead of baking them, because they were small. It won't take them long to get done. And then I got my onion and celery. That would have been a good base for some chicken and dumplings. Tell you what, today would be a good chicken and dumpling day. It is rainy and chilly. Eat them and make you go night-night. But I'm going to let this cook. I just wanted to tell you what I did. I'm sorry I didn't show it to you. I took a nap and I come back up and I started putting it together and I said, oh my gosh, I didn't video that. I'm sorry. But that's all I done was just put everything in a pot and added some broth. That was it, and some butter. And I'm going to add my cream later. I'm going to see how thick this gets, and I may add some thickening. I don't know yet. But I will come back in a little while. I'm thinking about making something. I've got some puff pastry that I had made. And I might make a dessert with it if I can wake up. Hey y'all, welcome back. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. I told you I'd be back. But, you know, I made that soup. And I thought I videoed me putting the soup together. But my phone's been acting kind of crazy. But all I done was just add the potatoes in the, you know, the broth. And I added some cream. And that was it. So, it's very, very good. You gonna speak? He's so silly, y'all. But I'm gonna make this quick recipe for some homemade crackers. I am. And they're gonna be good. I brought out my old, don't y'all laugh, food processor. This is an old one. I couldn't even tell you how old it is. It's called Quick and Easy, but I don't know how quick and easy it's gonna be. But anyway, y'all, what I've got right now in this thing here, I've got 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I've got 3 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of sugar. I'm not putting any salt because you're supposed to use unsalted butter. I don't have any unsalted butter. So you have to put 6 tablespoons of cold, unsalted butter cut into cubes. Okay? And now I've got to add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. And this is a 2 tablespoon thing here. So we gotta add that. Then you got to add, give me a minute, y'all. 2/3 cup of cold water. All right, here's a liquid cup measure. And I gotta have 2/3. This is a 1/3. And I got some ice in there. My hands are clean, y'all. All right, that's 1. And 2. Okay. Now you can add any seasonings that you want to this. I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper just because I can and I like it. Okay, we got 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 3 teaspoons of baking powder. I've already done that. 1 tablespoon of sugar, 6 tablespoons of cold unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 2/3 cup of cold water. Okay. And then you've got to have 4 tablespoons of melted butter and I stuck it in the oven in a little thing to heat, because you got to preheat your oven. Ooh. So preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Okay, and now we're going to put this thing together. Alright. I told y'all this thing's old. It scared me, y'all. And you pulse it until it makes a dough ball. Hold y'all's ears. Just about. I don't like this thing good. Alright, there we go. Now it's in a ball. Let me unplug that thing. I always unplug that thing, y'all. Okay. That thing is gooey. Gooey, gooey, gooey. I don't want to touch that blade because it's sharp. Okay. Alright, now we're going to move over here to the mat. I had some leftover rice, plain rice. Well, I cooked it with the onion. I didn't put it all in that dish I made the other day. And what I done, I added it to my potato soup. So we're going to see what he says about it. I didn't tell him. So y'all just wait. He'll say, you shouldn't have done that. But I tell you what, it's delicious because I ate some of it. Okay. Now, we gotta just knead it for just a couple seconds, not much. You just want to get it all together into a ball. Y'all, I want to tell you about somebody else who hasn't been doing this very long. If y'all would check her station out. Station identification, y'all. Well, you know, her channel. It's Hope's Homemade Kitchen. Hey, Hope. She's really good, y'all. She makes some beautiful stuff. I mean, easy. She's got a lot of recipes that I haven't seen. So it's Hope's, Hopes, Homemade Kitchen. Y'all check her out, okay? Because she's like me. She hadn't been doing it that long. She's been doing it longer than I have. But I think she's got a little over 300 subscribers. Okay, now you want to roll this out. And if it gets to where it's, you know, too hard to roll, let it rest, because we just pulverized it. And you want to roll this out thin. I may go on and cut it into 2 pieces real quick. And it'll be easier to do. Okay. All right. Have y'all ever made any homemade crackers? It's easy, and they are so good, y'all. If you ever make some homemade crackers, you probably won't never buy any more. But you want to roll this out as thin as you can get it. You can do it in circles. You can do it, in squares. I think that's what I'm gonna do, squares. I love this old mat, I tell you I do. I wished I'd have got me one a long time ago. It would have saved me a lot of mess. And you know, these crackers, they don't have to be perfect, y'all. This is homemade stuff. It's homemade. And the thinner you can get it, the better or crispier your cracker's gonna be. I think that's about as thin as I'm gonna be able to get it. Or it's gonna hang off the countertop. I like those little flakes of black pepper in there, y'all. I just love black pepper. I don't like it so hot that I can't stand it, but I love the flavor of black pepper. All right, that's pretty daggone thin. And I hope it's not gonna stick when I go to cut it and pull it up. Let me get my offset spatula. I had it this morning. I knew I had it this morning. Okay, now I'm gonna get my pizza cutter if I can find it. You never know where it's gonna be put in this house. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna trim it up. And then I can deal with that in a minute. Y'all, it's still kind of chilly outside today. Crazy weather, y'all. All right. I'm just gonna put it in squares. I'm not measuring it, because it don't matter. They're just crackers. I'm gonna just and I'm not mashing real hard. Okay. And you gotta lift it up. First, yeah, do this first. We're gonna lift it up and put it on our parchment paper pan, okay? And see how thin that is? See what I'm doing? All right, I'm gonna get this on the pan and I'll be right back. I'm back. So I did one pan on my pizza pan, y'all. And you have to stick it in the refrigerator for just a few minutes. And then we will poke some holes in it. I'm not exactly sure how many, crackers. It depends on the size, so I can't really tell you it makes this many crackers, because I'm not measuring. but it makes a lot. But they are really good crackers, y'all. Is it then got hot outside?
It ain't hot. Sun comes out. Anybody goes in.
Well, you took your hoodie off. I thought, you know. But you put it in the refrigerator because you want, you know, you want it to stay cold. Because you put that cold butter and cold water in it. Plus, it helps the gluten to relax a little bit. All right. Okay. I guess y'all can see pretty good. It looks like you might be able to. So I'm just kind of squaring it off, you know, and I'm going to use this dough. I'm just wanting to try to make them halfway pretty. Okay. All right. All right. All righty. Okay.
I'm going flying. I'll see you in a little while.
All right. Don't let the UFOs get you.
I'll have drone.
Okay. He's going out to fly his drone. Now these are a little bit smaller, and that's okay. Like I said, these are homemade, right? Now, if I wanted to be precise, if I was making them for a party or something, I would measure them, but this is just for our soup. It's like when I make my dumplings. I make my dumplings different sizes because I like it like that. Don't have enough flour into that one, I don't believe, y'all. All right, I'm gonna get the rest of these up. Be back, y'all. You know the scrap dough that I had, or the leftover dough? I put it back in the food processor and added about 1/4 of a cup of triple cheddar. And I'm making some cheese crackers. And see, it's a little tough because I had to work it a little bit. I think I broke my processor. Piece of something broke off of it. So, I don't know. I shouldn't have been talking bad about it. Yep, it's going to have to rest a minute. When it, see how it wants to pull back? That means the gluten is activated. I tell you what, that oven, it gets it really hot in this kitchen, y'all. I haven't been able to even watch any of my cooking channels today. He's had the TV remote, which I could have come upstairs and watched it, but I didn't. Y'all, I can't even watch a movie much anymore without falling asleep. Is that a sign you're getting old? Alright, that's good. Alright. Now I'm gonna just make, these are gonna be any old way. I might make these a little bigger since it's got the cheese in it. And it don't matter what they look like, y'all. Alrighty. I bet these are gonna be good too. I gotta get a toothpick and punch holes in all of these things. You could use a fork, but I don't. They suggest you use a toothpick because it's, you know, smaller. You'll have smaller holes instead of big holes. But I guess it probably wouldn't matter. I'm gonna have to get another pan, y'all. I love oyster crackers. Have y'all ever tried that oyster cracker recipe that you put the ranch and the dill weed and the oil and the lemon pepper? Look it up. It is so good. So I've decided to use a fork because I'm not going to sit here and poke all these holes and all these crackers with a toothpick. I even tried several toothpicks, and it's just not gonna happen. I hope they're holes. I guess they'll puff up more if you don't do it. But it might not be so bad. I guess I probably could, well, if I'd have rolled the dough out and put the holes in it, they might not have worked as good. I don't know. The recipe says do it this way. I think I got them all, I think. All right, I'm gonna stick these in the oven while they're still cold. Ten minutes, y'all. 10 minutes. Here's some refrigerator too. You can add any kind of herb you want to this, you know. I get this on my broiler top pan. I need to get me some more pans and stuff. I just don't have a lot of room to put it. You see, these are different sizes. But that's okay. It's what you made it. That's what counts. And you made it from your heart, right? Some people don't see it that way. Y'all watching, he'll say something about me putting that rice in that potato soup. I'm sure people make potato soup just by potatoes and milk. I'm not saying it's anything wrong with it, but I think if you add some onion and celery, I think it would have more flavor. What do y'all think? Y'all, I gotta do a live, and I'm kind of scared about doing it because I've never done it. So, y'all give me some ideas of when y'all would be available to talk to me if I do a live. What would be a good time? Because I sure don't want to go live and nobody show up. That would be disappointing. Oh, they're looking pretty, y'all. Oh, they're looking pretty. They looking pretty. Alright, these are some cheese ones. Tell me, where some of my subscribers, tell me where y'all from. I would love to know who lives the furthest away. So please tell me, comment, and tell me. It would just tickle me to death. It really would. And don't forget to check out Hope's. I think I said Country Kitchen. Let me double check, make sure I got that right. Good. I did. Hope's Homemade Kitchen. I'm sorry, y'all. Hope's Homemade Kitchen. She's got some fantastic recipes. She's a really good cook, too. I watch it just about, I mean, whoever pops up on my YouTube feed, I usually watch them. All right, I better put that back in the refrigerator until those get done. Okay. It's going on 5 o'clock. He'll come in here in a minute and go, is it time to eat? Is it time to eat? All right, y'all. Let me get this mess up. And I'll be back. Oh. I thought I had y'all on pause. Okay, now I took some of these out of the oven and you baste it with your butter. And what I done, I just put some salt in, extra salt in this butter. That way I don't have to, you know, I didn't want to put too much by doing that. You know, you're supposed to sprinkle it on top. But y'all, these are good. Randy loves them. He just tried it.
And you can make them darker if you want to. That would make a good pie crust. But I'm going to, very good. Experiment. I'm going to experiment with these. Not with just this recipe, but I'm going to make some different ones. I'm sorry, I'm talking with food in my mouth, y'all. I apologize. Actually, I better let these cool before I put them in there so they won't sweat. Okay. I wish y'all could taste them. They good. Wow. Did I tell y'all that I put my oven on 425? I don't think 400 was hot enough for my oven. So you have to, if you make this recipe, just play around with it. This is what I did. Just take some butter, that extra butter that they tell you to melt. I think, y'all, the only boo-boo that I made was it was all-purpose flour. Even though my butter was salted, it wasn't enough. So I should have added the salt to the flour. So if you guys use salted butter, go ahead and put your salt in your flour. Because they're delicious. But, you know, I'm having to put some extra salt in this butter here. So, and these are the cheese ones, y'all. They're hot. And here's the other ones. Now, I just happened to just add the cheese to it. That wasn't the recipe, but they are good. All right, come on, butter. Last me till I finish. And they're different sizes, but hey, it doesn't matter about that, right? As long as it's good. Alrighty. Alright, I'm heating up my soup. I had put it in the refrigerator. Look at here. Y'all. The cheese ones are really good. I bet it would be good with Parmesan too. Y'all. Oh. They are wonderful. They get crunchier as they cool. Next time I make these, I'm going to double the recipe. I am. Because I made a lot more cheese ones than I did the regular ones. See? Parchment paper started turning brown. But they're wonderful. They're crispy. And these will get crispy too as they cool. Okay. I'm going to finish heating up my soup and then we're going to eat. It said either sea salt or kosher salt. Putting my pans over there for right now. I've got some, but I'll have to get a chair and look up in my Lazy Susan and look for it. And it's a mess. Okay. Alrighty. We're just about ready. I meant to show y'all my soup, and I added that rice that I made the other night. I had set some back, you know, when I did the chicken fried rice. And I set some back with just you know, where I cooked it with just the onion. And I added it to this soup because I used all of my potatoes. And it just wasn't a lot of potatoes in it. And it is wonderful. Let me get y'all over here. Look at that. And with that rice in it too. This is just a pot of starch. But you know what? It's gonna be good. It's gonna be delicious. I was gonna grill us a sandwich, but he said he just wanted crackers. And I said, what about some French bread toast? I want crackers. He'll say something about the rice. I'll be surprised if he don't. But, oh well. I didn't want to throw it away. Hey y'all, I'm back. Here it is. Put some bacon and little blocks of cheese in it. And it's delicious. Bacon. I got some cheese. But y'all try this recipe. I think you really like it. You don't have to put the rice in it, but I like the rice too. And I put the recipe down for the crackers.
They're really good. They're really good.
He likes the crackers too. Make sure I turn that off. All right, y'all. Sorry for the delay. Say bye.
Bye, y'all.
Thank y'all for watching. Please share and subscribe. And this potato soup is off the hook. I like it a lot.